Oh my god, it's Chicken Ridge. I love this. Also, this is another her merchant idea for her interactive. A shirt that says, I went to Chicken Ridge and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. I think that's good. Also, I like the idea of, like, imagining Nancy wearing that the whole time she's here. Like, I think Chantal is missing a lot of opportunities by not having merch. Also, she could capitalize on the whole wolf sabotage situation and sell, like, I survived Icicle Creek Lodge shirts and things like that, with, like, a picture of a menacing wolf on the front, and maybe, like, a green bowl of potato salad or something like that, accompanying it, an explosion in the background. What a sick t-shirt. In fact, I'm going to make that as merch. Oh, heck.
Sounded like an explosion.
Must have been the wolf again. Yep, there it is. Case closed. That confirms it. Oh shit. I'm gonna be like the girl detective who cried wolf, kind of literally in a way, because I already called up the ambulance or the avalanche control. Why do I keep saying ambulance?
I can barely breathe.
Wow, Nancy almost died here.
Someone's up there. Help! I'm down here, right under you. Can you hear me? Help! I can't breathe. I heard you. Thank goodness.
Take it easy. It's okay. I'm not real happy
Those
about
gums.
the situation either.
See, have that on the t-shirt. Excellent.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
This is another absolutely great moment in the game. Like, going to Chicken Ridge. First of all, that's pretty excellent. The explosion happening, a fucking avalanche, and seeing all that snow come down. Nancy gets buried in the snow. Death is impending, and then dug out of the snow by a wolf. How amazing is that? I think that's just like a really great moment in this game. It has so much to love about it. But then, unfortunately, most of the game is cooking omelets for some ungrateful guests and throwing snowballs at a child's head.
This must have been made by the explosion I heard.
Oh, heck.
A fossil. Cool.
Oh, cool. Is that like a rat? A rat fossil? Why didn't the person who caused the explosion take this? I guess they probably weren't on the scene at the time, to be fair. That would be pretty stupid.
Wonder what kind of rocks those are.
And she should take the fossil, I think. Donate it to a museum and get the acclaim. You're like, oh yeah, I found this fossil. Check it out. Do you pay people for donations such as this one? Because I'm not making any money at the moment. Nancy needs a little dough. She can't even afford a single toasty pack. She's gotta scrape and scrounge and belittle herself even to get that much.
Ah, warm again.
Okay, let's go be responsible and report that avalanche to the avalanche patrol. Be responsible like I wasn't before when I initially called them, with no actual avalanche to report.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
It's so convenient that
not
Nancy was
anymore.
right by
Thanks for the
a
heads up.
sign,
Hey, wait, you know Ollie Randall?
proclaiming
handyman here at
the
the
name
He's
of her
on patrol.
location. That's
Do me a
very
favor and
convenient.
Tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Explosives training?
Sometimes the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
One
good. More
thing.
time for him
Have
to
any
work
of you
on
guys been
that
setting
wolf
off
trap.
explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks.
I feel like
Bye.
Nancy should have mentioned the explosion probably causing the avalanche. I feel like that's an important detail. Oh,
There,
call
darn
the
it.
sheriff. Okay, we'll do that. Sheriff Mohican.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Oh,
Hi, this is
Mohican.
Nancy
I
Drew at the
can't
Icicle
read
Creek
that
Lodge. We
handwriting.
met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a melted clock face close to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer.
I found that clock face, too. Left it there because any fingerprint
Why would you, like, that's evidence. Why the fuck would you leave it there?
Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge.
Fucking police.
Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't.
But it also could have not been.
There could still be explosives lying around. Although I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
A plastic explosive. That's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
Did the lab results show anything else?
Nope. Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when
Again, we probably have Ollie to blame for that.
got melted into a blob, or blown to smithereens, or burned to a crisp.
That C4 plastic explosive stuff, I'm assuming it's not something you can just buy at your basic hardware store?
No, but it's not that difficult to get. Not if you're in the military or do any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called...
Who do we know who does demolition, I wonder?
Somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Ollie in trouble for building his wolf trap.
Do you need some kind
And also
of permit to
shooting
hunt
at the
wolves
wolf.
around here?
No, man.
I feel like you should.
You mean Ollie Randall
I feel
can
like
go
it's
after that
quite
white
frowned
wolf that's been hanging
upon
around outside the lodge
to
and
kill
just
wolves.
Shoot it?
Yes,
Like, I've seen a
ma'am.
few news articles about, like, wolves that have been unrightfully
Somehow
killed.
that doesn't seem right.
The
Yeah.
animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
I'll
I
let
wish
get
you
back
were
to
one of the
work.
animals
Goodbye.
wolves go after. I think this man should be eaten by a wolf. I need to remember to call Ned from time to time, just in case absence doesn't make the heart grow fonder after all. No, I refuse. I refuse. I don't give a fuck what Ned's heart feels like. I like this implication that Nancy is only wearing socks and a jacket. That she's completely nude from the waist down, except for the socks. Except for the socks. Okay, I think we have to tell Ollie about something. And be like, hey Ollie, did you know you're a sussy little bitch?
What you need?
The Avalanche
And I
Patrol
hate
asked me
you.
to tell you that the explosives training session in Calgary has been postponed
Did
till
you
next
know
month.
that?
Well, hallelujah. I didn't really want to go anywhere until I finished off that wolf. Now I won't have to.
So, you're on the Avalanche Patrol, huh?
Yep, dang. I just remembered. Patrol wants me to keep an eye
Dang.
on Skookum Ridge for the next couple of weeks. Here, there's the key to the snowmobile. Take it out to Skookum Ridge and see if there's been an
So
accident.
they asked
You want
you
me to check it out?
to
See
do
to
that.
it so you don't have
And
to worry about the
now I
Make
have
sure you
to
call
do
the
that
patrol and give them a report when you're done. You can handle that.
as
can't you?
well. I'm Ollie. I'm literally already doing 3 jobs. And you asked me to do this. Also, look, this looks literally exactly the same as the last time they showed this close-up. He has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he can't even take the snowmobile out to Skookum Ridge, which they asked him to do. Oh my god. I know Chantel's bad, but Ollie's kind of worse.
But I've never driven a snowmobile before.
It ain't rocket science.
That's also not very safe. I feel like he should, like, tell her a few safety precautions, things to be aware of before going on the snowmobile, but instead, but instead he's like, here's the key, have fun. I know you've never driven a
Bill Christmas
snowmobile
asked
before,
him
but
about being the
you'll
only
be
one
fine.
around here doing any ice fishing. He wants competition. So if he says anything to you, just remember that Chantal wants you to keep the
Why
guests
can't
happy.
you,
Other
why
than
why
this,
aren't you
Colson's
keeping
on
the
the
guests happy,
If
Ollie?
he's
You
going down,
also work
just
here.
Gotta be real careful.
Do you know how much I have to do already, Ollie?
here.
Fuck you. Oh, get back to work. Are you working hard or hardly
I'll let
working,
you get
Ollie?
back to work.
If you need anything, just holler.
Bastard. I haven't seen hide nor hair of the bone yet, although I guess a bone categorically does not typically have hide nor hair on it. Okay, and we still haven't met Guadalupe. Let's see if she's upstairs right now. No, what the heck? Where is she? Is the game broken? I feel like she should be here by now. Okay. Okay, it's 4:13. We've got like 2 hours to dinner. I better rush. I'm gonna snowmobile. We're gonna snowmobile out to Skookum Ridge. Let's go. Let's ride. What? Like, literally, what am I hitting into here? Like, I'm driving flawlessly, thank you very much. Why does it keep making that noise? Flawless driving. I'm telling you, flawless. Okay, there's Skookum Ridge. Oh, now Nancy's just wearing a coat and boots.
Not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
Can we not see anything else here? That's it? Okay. Yeah, I really don't see why Ollie couldn't have done that. That took me less than a minute. And, like, even in game time, we left at, like, 4:13 and it's 4:19. What the fuck, Ollie? Oh, it's 4:20. Blaze it, Nancy. Excuse me? Is the implication these snowmen are sentient and feel pain when Nancy runs into them? This high-pitched scream of pain? That makes me so viscerally uncomfortable.
Not only crashed it, I pretty much trashed it.
I
didn't mean to, but I guess I zigged when I should have zagged.
Ran into the snowmen too many times.
For what it's worth, I'm not exactly thrilled about it either.
Well, Nancy, can you guess what I'm about to say to you?
Don't let it happen again.
You're fired.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
And here, the whole time I thought I would get fired for not
there hasn't been an avalanche.
Making the guests omelets, but it was all because I critically injured too many sentient snow people, and also caused critical damage to my snowmobile. I'm actually surprised Nancy survived that. That was quite an intense explosion. Hold on. God, it's terrifying! Why did they do that? Why did they decide to make the snowman give like a very human sounding what the fuck yelp whenever you crash into them?
Not only crashed it, I pretty much
I thought I
trashed
didn't do that
it.
bad,
I mean to,
actually.
But I guess I zigged when I should have zagged.
I thought I was driving better that time. I'm just so thrown off by the idea that the snowman can feel pain when Nancy runs into them. That's horrifying. Okay, this time I'm gonna do it. This time. I will forgo the temptation to run into every single snow person I know just to hear their terrifying shrieks of torment. Like, I literally am not even hitting them. These rocks have the goddamn widest hitboxes I've ever seen. Stupid. It's stupid and it pisses me off. Oh no! Ping-ponging! It's fine, we survived. Third time's the charm. Look, and it's 4:22. It's literally been less than 10 minutes since I left. And Ollie couldn't spare 10 minutes of his day. That fucking guy, I swear to God. Hey Ollie, did you know that the snow people can feel pain? And that they shriek in fear and pain whenever you hit them in the snowmobile? Did you know that?
You check out Skookum Ridge.
Yeah,
yep. No
and I'm irrevocably changed by the experience.
The
I'll never sleep again. I wanted to return your key first. Don't bother me. This was your literal responsibility, Ollie.
What else?
Well, finally, he actually does something. What
That's
the
all the
heck?
questions I had.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, he's still just, touching things on his desk, trying to look like he's busy. Fine.
Been there, done
I
that.
wonder what I have to do to trigger Guadalupe being in the lobby. Do I have to talk to people more?
Nancy, I am glad to see you.
Are you alright? You seem upset.
You must listen. I was outside skiing very fast, as usual, and suddenly, boom! Snow, dirt, rocks, everything went flying into the air right in front of me. There is a mad bomber on the loose.
Did you see anyone?
I saw no one, not before, not after. My competitors bombed the bunkhouse thinking I would be so frightened that I would abandon my training and leave. Only I wasn't frightened. So now they are trying to bomb me.
Call in the airstrike! Volsky is out on his skis again!
We're in the middle of nowhere. Just where do you think these people are hanging out?
They can operate anywhere in the world, under all conditions. It would not surprise me if someone right here in the lodge is right now under their employ.
My
But to
bet's
them,
on
I
Freddy.
say, "Pa,
Actually,
they
on
do not
Ollie,
scare
that
me.
would
I'm
explain
the best cross-country
why
skier in the
he
world. I will neutralize
doesn't get
their
much
petty
work done.
threats with my excellent
and
strength,
always pretends that he
skill,
is actually
and
busy at
speed.
work.
I
And that's
am
why he's
sorry.
down here as
Enough
well,
about
because
my
he's
problems.
monitoring
Did you want
Yanni.
something?
Like, it's exactly like an Elliot in Haunted Carousel situation.
You're busy, so I'll let you go.
Kavichinaya.
Kavichi Naya to you too, my good man. Okay. Guadalupe. Yes, she's here! I've never been so glad to see that ugly little half poncho, the color of shit, in my whole life.
Well, who are you?
God. Does my hair look like that? Oh god. No, my hair's at least got more thickness to it than hers. She looks like she's losing her hair on the sides. It's falling out.
My name's Nancy Drew.
Perhaps what I should have asked Nancy is, what are you? You're obviously much too young to be a paying guest.
Excuse me, my dad's a lawyer. We've got more money than you could ever dream of, bitch. Her color palette for her outfit is just awful. Like, it's like the colors of shit and vomit. Like, it pains me. It makes me nauseous to look at her.
I'd kind of like to know your name first.
My name is Guadalupe Comillo. My friends call me Lupe.
Am I your friend? Lupe?
So I should call you Lupe?
I hardly. For
She
one
put
thing,
Nancy in
I
her
know
place.
nothing about you.
I'm the new maid.
Two things.
And cook.
First, the
And
alarm clock
detective.
is missing
And
from my
also
room.
kind of
I
the
don't
handy
necessarily
person,
need another
because
one. I just
Ollie's
don't
not
want to be
doing his
charged for
fucking
that.
job.
Seeing as I have no idea where it went to.
Oh,
Second,
well, that's a
be
good
doll
clue.
and clean my room first. It'll hardly take you any time at all, especially compared to the other rooms.
I mean,
The
it would
other
take me
guests are
less
all
time
married.
if you actually made your
Single.
fucking bed like a grown adult,
Well, I'm
bitch.
happy to report that I've already cleaned your room.
Excellent.
I hate to sound nosy, but I am. That's just an essential part of my character, being nosy.
I hate to sound nosy, but what are you doing?
Birds. I'm watching
I'm
birds.
doing birds!
That's what I am, you see, a bird watcher.
That's what I am, you see, a
Sometimes I go
bird!
outside and watch, and sometimes I stay inside. It all depends on what the birds feel like
watch.
doing and what I feel like doing.
So that's what brought you to Icicle Creek
What
Lodge
can she
for
even
birding?
see
Absolutely.
outside those
The
windows?
place
They're
is a
literally
veritable
all
burning paradise,
steamed up.
Even in winter.
Like,
In
what?
fact,
What
in
is
the
she
short time I've
seeing
been
from
here,
those
I've seen
windows other than
hawks,
an extreme
eagles,
close-up
quails, cardinals,
of like the
jays, nothing
water
truly
droplets
rare.
on the
But to a
window?
wildlife lover such as myself, seeing them in such a spectacular setting is thrilling nonetheless.
We should introduce her to Red Knot. I can't believe, like, it's kind of surprising to me that they usually try to have, like, very different characters over all the games, but they've had 2 bird watchers. I believe at this point that someone on the Her Interactive team is also an avid bird watcher, and they're just trying to get their own personal interest into as many games as possible.
Have you ever seen the wolf that's been hanging out around here?
No. Not that I'm looking for it, of course. Yanni occasionally skis by, and that duller student, I see him snowshoeing occasionally. But I've yet to see the wolf. Have you seen it?
Oh, I like this, like, just not even answering the question.
Me? I'm just the maid, remember? But I did find a bunch of tracks beyond the pond. You could try following them and maybe see the wolf that way.
Maybe I will. Have you told anyone else what you just told me?
No.
That I'm the
Good.
maid?
You see, I'd like to see this wolf for myself, and I don't want everyone else going after it and scaring it away. And there's no telling what that trigger-happy handyman might do. So it'll just be our little secret, all right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things to do in ACG games. Get the gossip. Let's do it.
Have you met the other guests?
I've bumped into them at one time or another, yes. I don't spend all my time in front of this window.
I've
That
noticed.
Yanni fellow, he's very talented, but extremely intense. His whole life revolves around being the best in the world. As for the two who are always sitting across the way playing
Well, he's
that
definitely
silly
in the
game,
running for
the
number one
older
ass
man,
in the
Bill
world.
Kessler,
I
he's
mean that
not
literally,
he's
like,
nice enough.
that's a nice
But
booty.
the other one, that college student, talking to him is like trying to converse with a giant turnip. No social graces whatsoever. I almost
I'm gonna
prefer
start
talking
using
to the
that.
handyman.
Trying to talk to him.
Almost.
Wait, talking to
Anyone
him is
that
like trying to
intent on
converse with a
destroying something as
giant
glorious
turnip.
as that wolf
Not
is
an
hardly
average
worth
sized
talking
turnip.
to.
No, a giant turnip. I've definitely enjoyed talking to you. Giant
I've
turnip.
enjoyed talking to
Filing
you.
that away.
Toodaloo.
I've definitely, like, I've known some people, usually men, who, yes, it feels like talking to a giant turnip when talking to them. That's accurate, I'd say. I probably should talk to Bill, because he'll probably be like, oh, can you catch a fish? I'm lonely, and I want someone else to fish as well, so I have something to talk to people about. Actually, his accent isn't like that. His accent's worse.
Contents deleted. Wonder why.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. Okay. Let's try calling Elsa again. Elsa, honey, please pick up this time.
And pick me up a double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
That's Lonnie
is this
Manella.
Elsa Sybil?
100%.
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
What is this accent? She sounds Australian. Like, why is she not auditioning for Australian Idol?
You're no longer a maid?
How'd you know I was a maid? Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm
Like,
calling from the
does
Icicle
Lonnie
Creek
Manella
Lodge.
know the difference
I hear
between
you had
Canada
some
and
tire
Australia?
problems while you
Has
were
she
here.
ever been to
Oh,
Canada?
yeah, right. It was that wolf.
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
it howling
right.
one night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
You quit because a wolf chewed up your tires?
Well, that is a little freaky, don't you think? Besides, it wasn't just that. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
The amateur voice acting in these games is one of my favorite things about them, I gotta be honest. Like, we know Lonnie Manella can do a good voice. And, like, she's been in, like, big games. She was Rouge the Bat, for goodness sake. But Lonnie, what happened here? Oh, yeah, please tell me you've broken up with Elle. Please, I'm begging you.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with Elle, did it?
Elle?
Elle, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry.
Larry!
My fairly jealous ex-boyfriend.
I don't know why. I think I'm playing too much Mario Kart, but I'm imagining, like, the Cooper kid, Larry, from the Mario universe, slashing her
I just needed
tires.
some time off and some cash. Just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent. I really do. But you're right. I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
No, you know what? I support you getting revenge on Larry by getting money out of this.
Take it from me. Do not ever,
Oh,
ever,
thank
ever
God.
think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare
I like
my
that. I
tires.
like
I'll
that.
probably sing it on Canadian Idol.
I can't
Hey,
wait.
You want to hear it?
I can't
No,
wait
in
to see
fact,
it on
I'd
Canadian
better get
Idol.
going.
I
Good
do
luck on
want
the
to
show,
hear it,
and
though.
thanks for the
That
advice.
sounds like a bop. Nancy, I'm endlessly disappointed by your attitude. Maybe I should go talk to Bill and Lou. We haven't talked to them in a while. Because I don't think I have any other, like, task on my list that I can actually do right now. What do you think you'd call, like, the decor in this lounge? Lodgecore? Is that the decor style? Lincoln Log Wave?
Hey, excellent job on the snow shoveling, eh? We had ourselves one fine time
Again,
out there because
that's
of
not-
you, especially
That's
Lou
not
here.
how you'd use a...
5 times.
By the slimmest of margins. Which is why now he's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Give me a break. You ever been ice fishing?
No.
And I don't want to
Well, you're
start.
about to. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want
The
you to go out there and
expectations
try
that are
to catch a
placed
bigger fish
on
than I caught
the
yesterday,
staff
which means
of
you gotta
this
catch a
lodge, and
2-foot
by
northern
staff,
pike.
I
Now,
mean
it's a bit
just
of a hike out to the
Nancy.
lake, but
Like,
the
this
shack is solar
goes
heated,
above
so it's
and
nice and warm
beyond
inside.
the Call
So
of
what do you say,
Duty.
kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
See?
Atta girl.
You know, sometimes the customer isn't always right. Oh yeah, I remember this kind of connection.
Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the guy who used to build carousels around the turn of the last century?
No idea.
I wish we had a more definitive answer on that, actually. That would have been fun. Like, why even include that in the game? He's just gonna be like, oh, I don't know.
Is this the first time you've been to the lodge?
Yep, sure is.
Is that so? You know what?
better
I
get
think
going.
I haven't
Okey-dokey.
technically talked to Lou yet, because every time I've talked to the two of them, I've clicked on Bill. Because he's the dilf of my dreams.
What's up?
What's up?
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool.
They're totally
make life colorful,
tubular.
you know?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs, or eaten that bad potato salad, or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up
The
into your room,
wolf
but you
psychically
completely-
shattered the glass with its
My
brain.
room's on the 2nd floor, and besides,
No,
wolves
it
don't
was
do stuff
Trapper
like
Dan's
that wolf
ghost.
does a
He
lot of
floated
stuff
up
wolves
there
aren't
in his
supposed
little
to do.
ghostly
That's
form.
why it
and
needs to be
pow!
hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
Yep, that's so awesome, dude.
Nice talking to you.
Happy trails.
One thing I do like about this game is, like, I don't think you ever really see it in any other Nancy game, at least that I can think of off the top of my head. But, like, having these two characters in close proximity, and then when you talk to one of them, having them both interact with each other, like, you're all part of one big conversation, that makes it feel like a lot more lively than other games. Like, I know in Danger and Deception Island, like, obviously Halt and Jen are basically, like, right next to each other, but I don't think you really get that same back and forth where you're, like, kind of flashing between the two perspectives. I think maybe, like, once or twice they kind of have an interaction where you're, like, looking at one of them and hear the other kind of verbally respond, but you don't actually, like, get to see that as much. I don't know, I just think it's a really cool thing, and makes the game feel a lot more realistic and inhabited. Oh god, it's almost time for dinner.
Check.
Go to the ice fishing shack. I feel like I haven't actually done any work in solving the mystery yet. It's just been, like, chores, shoveling the pond, catching the fish, cooking the burgers. Maybe I've missed something essential that I was supposed to look at, but I forgot. I feel like that happens a lot in Nancy games, especially ones that I've played before. I think I replayed Shadow Ranch recently, and I just kept forgetting to look at things, because I was like, well, yeah, I know what I need to do here, so why would I need to look at that? But you have to specifically click on some things to actually progress the story. Now I'm just waiting for it to be dinner time, so I can just get it over with. I don't have time to even, like, start anything else, really. Some of these sounds, they're a little odd. Nothing? No comment, Nancy? What is that a reference to, unless it's like Secret of the Old Clock and like Zippy's gas? Yes.
I'm staying out of there until I have to fix a meal.
It's 6 p.m.
As long as it's not time to cook, I might as well
It
stay
is
out of the
time
kitchen.
to cook, though!
I'm staying out of there until I have to fix a meal.
Oh, we had to wait till 6:01. I see. Another issue with this is that there's actually so many people you have to make this food for every time that it actually ends up taking quite a while. Oh my god, Freddy's having 2 salmon? She's a little beast, and a salad with at least one of everything on it. What the fuck? I'm scared of this child. So, what is wrong with these people that so many of them want anchovies on their salad? Oh, Lou is also getting 2 salmon. But he's like a grown adult. Freddy's like a small child. She's like absolutely devouring multiple pieces of the salmon and a whole salad. Also, again, if I was a kid, I would not willingly request more vegetables. I'd resist. I'd fight against the vegetables. If I was you, I'd be like, I'd like 6 croutons. Hold the salad, please. I think she's had head trauma, to be fair. All the time she's let people throw snowballs directly at her head. Explains a lot. I could go, go fishing.
Go outside
Oh.
in sub-zero temperatures? I don't think so.
Never mind. Okay, well, let's go to bed. It's a little early, but I'm sure it was an exhausting day doing 4 jobs at once. Because, like, I've officially decided, like, that Nancy is also the handyman while Ollie just fucks around. He's fucking around, and by God, he's gonna find out. I'm gonna show him. Let's just have a moment to appreciate how cozy and lovely this room is. I feel like I've kind of like mentioned that already, but it's so nice. A little window over the bed, like the warm glow from the lamps, the Lincoln log wave furniture. Just lovely. Although I feel like I should think they should have put more carpets on the floor, because it'll be quite chilly on your little feetsies in the morning. Although, don't they all have slippers? I feel like the other people all had slippers by their beds. Maybe they give them complimentary slippers. That's a nice touch. Why don't we just get up at 7 a.m.? We can immediately get breakfast out of the way, and then do our other chores. That is a horrible alarm noise. If I had to wake up to that every morning, I would probably perish. I'd probably actually find myself going out and slashing people's tires. Maybe that's the reason why the saboteur is doing what they're doing, because that horrible alarm noise has driven them over the edge. You know, as a Canadian, I've actually never had Canadian bacon, if you can believe that. I do like bacon and French toast, though. That's very delicious. I put too much Canadian bacon on there. Oh well, bonus Canadian bacon. Who could say no to that? Who's gonna refuse that and get annoyed at me for that? Knowing this game, they will. Just because.
Do this over.
What? Ollie, why don't you do it if you're so concerned about that? For fuck's sake. Like, he's making me waste even more food by making me do it over just because I gave them some extra French toast. No, some extra Canadian bacon, rather. Thank fuck that's over. Oh my god. And that's like, we've only done like one set of the cooking. We're going to have to do many, many more. Another awful thing about the cooking is, like, unlike other Nancy Drew games, you can't just skip through time if there's like something you need to like wait to do. You can't just do that because you've got to continue getting up to do your fucking job and cook 3 meals per day. As well as cleaning everyone's rooms and doing their fucking laundry. Actually, who is doing the laundry if Nancy's just putting it down the chute? Are there little laundry goblins in the basement who do it? And if so, why don't they have room cleaning goblins and omelet making goblins as well? I think Chantel should look into that. Yeah, they do have little slippers. Or at least this person does. Yeah, this person does too. They must have complimentary slippers. Now let's go fishing. For real. Wait. Oh, it's quite cold. That's fine. We'll survive. I think. I hope. Time for this child to sustain some more head trauma. Like, right in the eyes! And she's got her eyes open. She's going to, like, lose her vision at some point. No! No! I guess I gotta keep humble by letting her, I'll let her have a little bit by, yeah, letting her hit me once each time. I'm just nice like that, you know, I'm deliberately missing my shots to give Freddy a bit more of a fighting chance. I'm so good with kids.
It is really, really cold out here.
Get inside the shack, Nancy! Get inside the shack!
Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear.
Oh, what a shame.
So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike.
Oh, that's just too bad. Any clues?
Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe?
Wow!
202
I wonder
552
who here
That's a
likes
US phone number.
birds. Look at those majestic mountains. I wonder if those are actually Albertan mountains, or they just kind of took some generic mountain images from Google Images. Put them in the background.
I'm starting to get... Somebody left me a note.
Oh? Nancy Drew. A red note in a red envelope. A love letter? Nancy, I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long. I've played with you and won multiple times now, Freddy. Also, I actually thought this was a threatening letter, which is why I was joking it was a love note, because I feel like, you know, if it's a red note with a red envelope, it's either a love letter or a death threat. Why, Freddy? It's not that at all. It totally subverted my expectations. Well played, Her Interactive. Okay, so do I have to tell someone about the fishing shack?
Been there, done that.
Tell Ollie. I don't know what the fuck Ollie's gonna do about it. What does he do? What does he ever do?
What you need?
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
So much for trying to catch a bigger fish than Mr. Kessler.
Say no more.
Oh, no,
There's my
please.
tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't.
Ollie, do you
can.
even
What else
comprehend how much I have to do already? You absolute bastard.
That's all the questions I had.
If you need anything, just holler.
Let's see if he's actually doing something different now that looks more like work. No, he's sticking his finger on that same spot, idly touching random things on his desk again. Just, you know, as usual. Business as usual around here. I mean, the word business does imply work and being busy, and, yeah, that's definitely not what Ollie's doing. Wow, a roaring fire. Let's tell Bill, I guess, that his fishing equipment is wrecked.
Hey, little Miss
Oh,
Fisherman.
I can't
What can
tell
do
him?
for you?
Like, you think that'd be
better
like
get
an
going.
interesting thing
See you later.
I could report to him, but apparently not. And Guadalupe's not here. Okay, well, let's call that number.
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild. No one can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
Okay, so now we know what that number is. Interesting, interesting. And why not? Let's call Avalanche Patrol again.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I really don't have anything to report.
They were just hung up on me that time. They're like, we're getting sick of this woman. They're frantically Googling how they block a number. Okay, so I guess we should go see Freddy. To commence making this game even more tedious than it already is. I wasn't even clicking anywhere near her that time. Wow, you've got a massive hitbox, Freddy. I don't know if anyone's ever told you. The way she just keeps popping up in spaces where she couldn't feasibly get between the two of them in that amount of time. My conspiracy theory is that there are like actually 10 identical little girls out here. Each one popping up like gophers in like whack-a-mole fashion during the snowball fight. That's my current theory. Okay, thanks, bitch. Maybe I should check at the shack again, see if Ollie's actually done some fucking work for once and cleared it all up for me. I'm just farming toasty packs at this point, not even intentionally. Maybe I should have just gone Icicle Lake as soon as I did that the first time, but oh well.
I can't
Do you
stop
think
shivering.
Ollie also
I need
has
to get in out
to
of the cold like soon.
throw snowballs straight into his young daughter's face every time he wants to go past there? Do you think she also makes him do that? Oh right, Ollie gave us the equipment. Wait, that's the right fish, isn't it? Oh god. Wait, I forget what it looks like. A hat! I want the hat! I don't think it's that one. I think it's not this one. I think it's that one. Come on! Oh my god, why are there mines in the bottom of this lake in isolated Alberta? You know, it's probably Yanni's competitors, actually. Leaving those bombs, just in case he decides to do a spot of ice fishing.
Doesn't quite measure up.
For fuck's sake. Go fish, I guess. Wow, look at that one. Does Bill Kessler want me to catch that absolute monster? I want to. What if I caught this and told Bill Kessler?
Sturgeon.
Oh, it was a twofer northern pike. Okay, I didn't realize that was a sturgeon, okay. Do I look like I know about fishing? Oh. Why are they so speedy? God damn you northern pikes. I don't even care if it's animal cruelty. I'm catching this fish and I'm barbecuing it over an open fire, rubbing it with butter and lemon, and then biting it, like just ripping into it with my bare hands and teeth. Not even using utensils. Oh, look, a slightly different log than the one we've seen before. That's the rare log. That's a 1.1% rare drop. I mean, I didn't actually mean to catch that one, Nancy. I actually kind of want to see the ending you get if you fish up a mine. I'm gonna try to do that. If I don't get the opportunity to get a pike. Oh.
Close, but no cigar.
Really? Okay, yeah, now I'm just fishing for mines. Actually, wait, hold on.
Doesn't quite measure up.
What the fuck? I feel like in the past this has taken me like 1 or 2 tries at most, and it's taken like under 3 minutes. But this just seems to be going on forever. It's not my lucky day at all.
Uh-oh, the sturgeon ate my
Fucking
line.
sturgeons. Do you think I could just go back to Bill Kessler and say, actually, Bill, I found out that I'm really bad at fishing. That's what I discovered. Oh my god, there was going to be a perfect opportunity to catch a mine there, and I missed it because of the goddamn sturgeon. I wonder what the actual, like, likelihood of catching the 2-foot northern pike is.
Too small.
Really? Like, am I just getting fucked over by the algorithm, or is it really meant to be this difficult? Yeah, like I say, I don't remember.
Not what I need.
Don't remember it being this hard before.
Close, but no cigar.
What is going on? Do I have to, like, look at the computer screen? Like, is the game like, you haven't actually seen what a northern pike looks like, so we're not going to let you complete this puzzle. You know what? I'm gonna take the time to walk back to the lodge and check the computer.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Because, like, I'm down to try anything now. This is getting ridiculous. There you go. That's what a northern pike looks like, Nancy. Now can I win at fishing? Okay, what do I have to do to catch this fish? Do I have to make, like, some sort of human sacrifice to the fishy gods or something? You know, like an eye for an eye? I feel like Freddy could make a good human sacrifice. She already enjoys pain and punishment. She gets a real kick out of it. I bet she'd love being a human sacrifice. Well, at least I've been, like I say, unintentionally farming lots of toasty packs, so I've got a few to last me not very long in this game, to be quite honest. Oh no!
Cold out here.
Oh no, it's almost 1 o'clock. I missed lunch. I'm gonna get fired. Oh well. At least I'll have caught lunch for everyone else. Maybe that'll make up for it. God damn it. Oh, a new hat for Nancy. Catch that. Delightful. Oh, the mine. Get the mine.
That's no fish. That's a mine.
That's no fish! Oh, I liked that. I didn't realize there'd be a unique animation for that. Oh, and it just resets you. Because Nancy dies, I guess. There's no opportunity for a phone conversation with Chantal or anything like that, because Nancy has perished. She's dead. They found her body, a few days later when Bill Kessler was once again in the mood to fish, and was like, wow, this shack is not looking so good. What the heck happened here? Because, of course, Ollie wouldn't go in the meantime to sort out the fishing shack like he said he would. Of course not. When would Ollie ever do a job? Oh my god, the temptation hit the mind again is so strong. It was right there! It was right there. Where the fuck are all the northern pikes? I hate how the fish move both too fast and also not quick enough. Well, I hope the other guests don't mind going a little hungry. But what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god.
Wrong again.
Wrong again. Nancy's shaming me for my poor fishing skills. I swear I'm not usually this bad at this puzzle. Like, it usually, I feel, happens so quickly.
There we go. A 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Thank fucking God. I'm so done with fishing. I never want to see a fish again. Ow! My life. I forgot that happened. I was thinking, I was actually dreading having to cook dinner and make the salmon. I'd have some post-traumatic stress from
He
that.
must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice.
They probably went fishing for a mine.
No wonder I'm so cold.
Oh god, this puzzle. This absolutely nonsensical nonsense puzzle. What the fuck? The wolf stole my jacket! What do wolves need with a jacket? That's a designer jacket. That's a Dolce & Gabbana jacket, I'll have you know.
Before I freeze to death.
No, Nancy doesn't buy designer. What am I saying? This puzzle's all about RNG, right? Wait, have I done it? No. Oh, because we need to wait for there to be one there. Hello, when is my ice flow going to return from the war? This is ridiculous. Like, this puzzle is literally unwinnable right now. I can't go anywhere but these 3 ice flows. Like, what do they expect me to do here? Just die? Guess this is how I live now. I don't think Nancy's cold meter should be going down because I'm doing a lot of jumping. And I think that should be keeping me warm. But actually, I'd rather it sped up a little because I can see that I'm in an unwinnable situation right here. So the quicker I die, the better, really. The less pain involved. I hope they'll forgive me for missing lunch if I say I was in an explosion. That's why I couldn't be there to cook your quesadillas for you. Please forgive me. Even though, technically, this happened after the allotted time for lunch. Still. I'll be like Elsa. Just tell a little tiny white lie. Twist the truth a little. Finally.
I'm getting sleepy.
The blinding light of heaven. Go into the light, Nancy. Okay, wow, that's pretty grim. There is supposed to be one here, right? Is the ice flow that I need gonna show up, or what? You know, I think I might almost be about to change my mind. I think this is the worst puzzle in the game, not Fox and Geese. Although at least you don't, well, you shouldn't have to do this puzzle 4 times. Or, well, you don't have to win this puzzle 4 times. But it kind of feels like I'm going to have to at least attempt this puzzle 4 times at this point. That was attempt number 2. That looks like a jump that Nancy could make. I'm gonna be honest. If she can jump from this ice flow to this one, I think she can jump from here to there. It's there, it's there! Come on! Come on! You better not disappear on me. For fuck's sake! Nonsense.
I don't know whose this is or why that.
Oh, that's not even Nancy's jacket.
But at least now I won't freeze to death.
It looks kind of like Ollie's.
Ah, warm again.
Warm
There's
again.
a note in one of the pockets.
Oh, cryptic.
Since I can't
maybe
go
this
back the way I came,
Tracker
maybe
Dan's
these tracks will lead
jacket.
me to shelter.
The jacket that he died in. Oh, Avalanche Ridge. This sounds like a great place to be.
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring.
Yeah, that's what I said, Nancy.
The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees. If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes. Something tells me I shouldn't be making this much noise. Not when I'm walking in a place called Avalanche Ridge.
Oh no! Who could have foreseen this? Isis, come help me out. Come give a gal a hand. Oh, okay. I thought it reset me actually at the start. And I just wanted Nancy to acknowledge that she needed snowshoes, but no, apparently not. Okay. Well, let's not do that again.
Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge.
Thank God for Yanni, I guess. What if these weren't, and she just followed some random tracks?
If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
You're fine, you've got 3 toasty packs. Don't you worry, honey. You're grand. Did he ski right into the basement? Kinda looked that way. He just, like, asks, Ollie to leave the hatch open. He, like, jumps into the basement on his skis.
warm again.
Okay, well, that was an intense diversion.
Done
So I
that.
probably should tell Bill about the fish as well, but I'll call Chantal first.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Darn. Well, thanks for trying.
Oh, let's ask this.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddy.
I love how quick Chantal is to blame Freddy. Like, there's been a lot of sabotage going on at the lodge. You don't think maybe the person who did the sabotage also deleted the computer files? Maybe?
Why would she delete something on your computer?
You know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
Yeah,
I
that
think
sounds
that's
like
only a movie.
kids these
Besides,
days.
Pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
Wow, that's a really bad system, that if you just simply press the delete key, it deletes all your records. Like, that sounds dangerous.
Plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
Well, why didn't you plaster her with snowballs first, Chantal? Get good, noob.
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone Trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accident, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
Oh, so this is all about Chantal's daddy issues. Okay. I'm not gonna prompt her to give Ollie a raise. He doesn't deserve it.
I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
I'm already doing so many things for you, Chantal. I am your detective. I am your maid. I am your cook. I am your handy woman. I am your slave. I am your bitch. What more do you want from me? I am also guest relations. I forgot to mention that one.
Like what?
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge, rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accident.
I think I should just bullshit the responses, actually. I think Nancy should just make up the responses. Like, this is a waste of my time that I should be spending cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, cleaning the rooms, making the beds, doing the laundry, etc., etc. Like, I've got a lot on my plate, Chantal.
I really don't think that's necessary.
Well, Tino does, so...
I don't give a damn what Tino thinks. And you can tell him I said
So why
that.
don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb.
Oh, you know they will be, Nancy.
Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
I'd better get back to work.
I have to get going too. Bye.
Okay, there are a few things that we have to do. I wanted to talk to Bill, right?
Been there, done that.
And start working on the survey. Let me just glance at it. Oh yeah, which side of the bed, hometown, which planet do they identify with, and what do they think of Paprika? Nancy, call me before you fax this out to me so I can make sure the machine's on. You're a doll, Tino. Nancy is 18 years old. She's a teenager, and you're a middle-aged loser. Please don't call her a doll.